Welcome back to Fox 9 Morning News.
Welcome back. Tuesday, many Minnesotans will be heading to the polls with a variety of races on their ballots. Lots of races we're watching closely, ranging from school boards to state Senate seats, mayoral races, kind of everything in between. Joining us now is Secretary of State Steve Simon. Secretary Simon, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So first, this is a unique time that we are in this time around, an election occurring during a federal government shutdown. Clear the air for us. Will the shutdown have any impacts for what voters might expect or notice as they head to the polls on Tuesday?
Thank goodness, very minimal impacts. This is obviously not a federal election year. There are no U.S. House or U.S. Senator or presidential contests. So they really are locally crafted, locally run elections by your cities and counties. So I think it's a blessing that will mostly be shielded from those impacts.
Do you expect it to have any effect on the turnout?
I don't think so, one way or another, because it's really these local issues that are tending to dominate the discussion and not so much the shutdown when it comes to these mayoral races, city council races. So for now, at least, we seem to be shielded from the brunt of that.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned, they're handled locally. We had Fox 9 political analyst Boy Olson on earlier. He was saying how this is kind of an example of, it's a good thing, at least for now, of things being handled locally. Your perspective on that?
I totally agree with that. We have a very bottom-up system, not a top-down system in Minnesota for our elections. It's intentionally decentralized and spread out. Thousands of places across the state who do this. It's your friends and neighbors who are counting the ballots. And that goes in the even-numbered years as well. And that's a system that's really served us well. It's locally controlled.
This is also a unique time because of a lawsuit filed against you and a handful of other states accused by the Department of Justice of breaking federal law by not releasing private voter data. This includes some things, names, dates of birth, addresses. Where do things stand with that right now?
Well, of course, we have the very opposite view, which is that it's unlawful for the Department of Justice to request and use the information as they say they want to use it. So look, this is the very reason we have courts, right? We have a legal view on what the law says. They have a different legal view, and we settle it in a court. And of course, we'll abide by what the courts say, but this is just a legal dispute over the interpretation of the law. We say that when it comes to millions of Minnesotans' private, personal, sensitive data like Social Security and driver's licenses, the federal government is not, at least presently, entitled to that information under both our state law and federal law. Again, they disagree, which is exactly why it's in the court. That's where it should be.
What do you want voters to keep in mind as they head to the polls on Tuesday? Again, some cities have elections, some don't. Kind of need to do some checking to see what's on your ballot.
Right. Some people might not know even whether they have a contest where they live. And I urge people to go to our website. It's mnvotes.gov. That's mnvotes.gov. Type in your address right there, and you will see whether you have contests in your area. It will pop up with a sample ballot of who or what is on your ballot and links to their websites. It'll tell you where your polling place is. It'll even shuttle you to information so you can find out where you can vote in person early. There are some places today, Sunday, where there is voting, like Minneapolis, like the city of Hopkins, like other places where if you live in those places, you could vote in person today and tomorrow, and then of course on game day on Tuesday at your local polling place. So mnvotes.gov is sort of the one-stop shop to figure out what's on your ballot, where to go, and what the rules are.
Yeah, Tuesday, very much a sort of game day, so we appreciate those reminders. Thank you so much, Secretary of State Steve Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, time now.